Welcome to Dr. Jörn Günther Rare Books. My name is Dr. Erin Donovan, and today we unveil the Renaissance World and Library of the Holy Roman Emperor Maximilian I. A totally unknown, unstudied manuscript, the likes of which could only be found by Dr. Jörn Günther. This book of ours is filled to the brim with extraordinary illumination. It was made for the Sforza family in Milan when the Sforzas united with the emperor in marriage. This noble prayer book was Ludovico il Moro Sforza's wedding gift in celebration of the marriage of his niece, Bianca Maria Sforza, to Maximilian I. It has never appeared on the market until now. Ruling over the Holy Roman Empire from 1493 to 1519, Maximilian I greatly expanded his territories through war and strategic marriages. This includes his first marriage to Mary of Burgundy, the daughter of the powerful Duke of Burgundy, Charles the Bold. After she died, Maximilian married Bianca Maria Sforza. She was the daughter of the late Duke of Milan, Galeazzo Maria Sforza, and the niece of the regent, Ludovico il Moro Sforza. Through this marriage, Maximilian secured himself the Sforza's wealth, and Ludovico secured the title of Duke. This ornate book of prayers to the Virgin trumpets the Sforza-Habsburg family bond, with 10 pages celebrating the noble coats of arms of the emperor, his bride, and her family. The first example is found in the lower margin opposite an image of the Visitation. Here we find the combined arms of Maximilian at the heraldic right, impaled with those of Bianca Maria at the heraldic left. The coat of arms is flanked by the Sforza emblem of buckets hanging from gnarled branches on fire. We see this armorial again opposite the Nativity. Maximilian's arms stand alone inside a medallion surrounded by his motto, Halt Maß in allen Dingen. Next to this is a medallion showing Bianca Maria's device of the Sempervivum Tectorum plant, or house leek, with the motto Mit Zeit at its base and around the edges of the medallion. Her device appears again opposite the Adoration of the Magi. Her uncle Ludovico's arms are painted opposite the presentation in the temple, pointing to his role as the manuscript's commissioner. We find other Sforza family arms and devices elsewhere. For example, the Sforza coat of arms with the Visconti helm, the arms of Bianca Maria's mother, Bona of Savoy, and the Sforza device of the helmed beast lying in flames. This lavishly illuminated devotional manuscript is a feast for the eyes, spilling over with opulent Renaissance motifs. It boasts 15 full-page illuminations, 14 of which have fully decorated facing pages. These miniatures present devotional scenes in a Renaissance style. It joined other works in his library that also underlined his dynastic concerns. One work, which was being actively produced for the printing press, was the Teuerdank. This is an epic poem celebrating the heroic deeds of the knight Teuerdank, a fictitious representation of Maximilian. Teuerdank overcomes many perils to win Queen Ehrenreich, a representation of Maximilian's first wife, Mary of Burgundy. Around 40 copies were printed on vellum, some of which were beautifully colored, as in this example from a private collection. This ornate prayer book was painted entirely by a single artist, the master of Anna Sforza, who worked in Milan in the 1490s. The illumination clearly shows Milanese characteristics like gradient blue backgrounds, architectural settings decorated with busts and profile heads in rondels, and saints' busts in jewel-like medallions that shimmer like painted enamels. Holding this tiny prayer book in your hands, you will simply rejoice in its over 200 pages of fully decorated borders. The marginal decorations include rich details. From the twisting marginal vines hang gems and pearls, skulls and putti. The artist delights in mythical beasts like dragons, griffins, and sphinxes. Some details even function like badges for the family members, like bears for Maximilian, or greyhounds for Francesco Sforza, the founder of the Sforza dynasty. Both the wedding hours and Maximilian's noble Teuerdank emphasize visual representations of family, dynasty, and empire, all of which shine brightly even today. Please contact Dr. Jörn Günther Rare Books for further information about acquiring these superb works from the Imperial Library.